we're building soil from the top down by what we grow. So cover crop, the stuff you see here, is essential and vital. It's kind of like the most important thing we do, is cover the skin of the earth with a protective armor in the form of live plants or decaying stuff, right? And that's how you cycle all these things.
I mean, it smells good.
Well, it should smell good. If it smells anaerobic, like a pool that hasn't been cleaned for whatever months, that's the bad smell. You're inviting anaerobic bacteria that they are not the ones doing the good things. Yes. We want the aerobic bacteria that survive in a required oxygenated environment.
So you have this awesome relationship with the topsoil and the plants, but what about little critters that are trying to jump up here and eat the plants? I mean,
so there's all kinds of things that come up here and will start to like take bites out of these leaves and eat these things. But there's also predators for these things. There's a predator for pretty much everything. And so we have to create an environment where those predators that say eat these pests would want to live and lay their eggs.
Yeah.
Because there will be a natural response that happens to any pest, but it takes years sometimes, many cycles of seasons for the population of the things that eat them to build up. If you don't have a habitat environment where they would lay their eggs, the predators would lay their eggs and be on the ready when the pest, the food for their babies comes. Right? So you're inviting all these things to live together. I don't have a lot of control over the bad things. What I have is an environment where they can kind of work their stuff out.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the cool thing about what I think there is an enormous interest in regenerative farming now, right? Whether you call it, permaculture, biodynamics, holistic, there's an interest in how we can start to kick this flywheel cycle off. There's a lot of dispute over water. How much water does it take to grow cover crop in an environment? I was really scared of that. After a few years, I realized that we use less water than our allotted amount in comparison to our conventional neighbors who grow the same things without cover crop and use more water. Once you get this stuff going, you now have a rainforest canopy to keep that water in the ground from evaporating out. But more importantly, you've created porosity in your soil. So when we got 18 inches of rain here last year,
it went down.
That's 105 million gallons of water. Did not leave our farm. It did not leave our farm and take topsoil off.
Jeez.
Right?
It's
and you just had to grow a little bit of the grass. Now it takes more water to get that grass to establish, but what people are finding is that once it's established and you've created this very porous soil, you actually have just created the dam that everybody wants to build down the road. You don't need a dam if you have soil that holds water.
Oh man, I'm telling you,
because we have aquifers under the ground that are natural dams that we've depleted because we don't let water run back into them. It all runs out to the ocean.
Changing.
Yeah, and I think people are excited about that. I'm really excited that there's a lot of young people that get it, and it's changing.
Absolutely.
And so I don't think we're in a dire situation where people aren't getting it. I think it's just time to start celebrating the ones that are.
Yeah, I mean it's completely exciting, and for me it's something that it's going to enrich my stories at the store. That's for sure.
Cool.
I cannot wait to tell everybody about this.